Hi, my name is Aaliyah Russell, and I will be telling the story of Sarah Baartman and why it is so important to today. Sarah Baartman was born in 1789 at the Gatmoes River, now known as the Eastern Cape in South Africa. Baartman and her family were members of the Ganakwasa group of the Khoihi Khoihi. Baartman grew up on a colonial farm where she and her family worked as servants. Her mother died when she was 2, and her father, who was a cattle driver, died when she was still a young girl. When she was a teenager, Baartman married a Khoihi Khoihi man who is a drummer. They had a child who shortly died after birth. When Baartman was 16, her husband was murdered by the Dutch colonialist. Soon after her husband died, she was sold into slavery to a trader named Pieter Willem Caesar, who took her to Cape Town, where she became a domestic slave to his brother. In October 29, 1810, although she could not read, 21-year-old Baartman supposedly signed a contract with William Dunlop, a friend of the Caesar brothers. This contract required her to travel with the Caesar brothers and Dunlop to England and Ireland, where she would work as a domestic servant. Under the stage name Hottentot Venus, Baartman became a star. Baartman was put in a tight costume designed to make her look naked. People marketed Baartman as the missing link between man and beast. The people watching could see and feel her round behind. If she did not want to be felt, they would whip her. Around 1814, Baartman was taken to the stages of Paris. There, her living conditions got even worse. They put Baartman on display in and around Paris and on the Palais Royal. They also allowed her to be sexually abused by patrons who were willing enough to pay. On December 29th of 1815, at the age of 26, Baartman had passed away. Even after her death, many of her body parts would go on display at the Musée de l'Homme in Paris to support the racist theories of people by African ancestry. In 1994, the South African President Nelson Mandela formally requested that Baartman's remains be returned to South Africa. On March 6, 2002, her remains were returned and buried in Hankie in the Eastern Cape province of South Africa. Today, Baartman is seen by many as the epitome of the colonial exploitation and racism of the ridicule of people of color. Even celebrities such as Beyonce are planning to write and start a film about Baartman in order to spread more awareness.
Created using Powtoon.